Leighton, just a quick look back to the last game. Mixed bag of emotions really. We scored 4, but we conceded 4 as well.
Yeah, I think obviously from the beginning of the game it was difficult conditions. Obviously we had the better of the first half, but to be fair, a lot of our goals were created with good football, good passing, getting runners in behind. But obviously as the pitch cut up, we were unable to move the ball along the ground. Obviously being 3-0 up half time, it should have been a lot more. Dubious offside goal disallowed, and to be fair, I did think at the time possibly 3 would be enough, but as it turned out it wasn't quite enough. And as we came out second half, you could see instantly the pitch had cut up. Conditions, you were kicking the ball in the second half and it was blowing out over for a corner, so it was really difficult to get out. And in fairness to them, they didn't give in, and once they got the first goal, they were a completely different team. Obviously they made substitutions which affected the game in a positive way for them, and we didn't deal with it properly, and shamefully we conceded some soft goals, but then we showed good character to come back from 4-3 down and take a point. And before the game, me and myself and Barry possibly would have taken the point, considering the scoreline when we played them at home. And again, we've been to Wrexham, we all know how difficult it is to go there, and again we remain undefeated there, so we can be pleased to take a point, and it's something to be positive about for Saturday.
And Llanuwchllyn on his debut got a goal and played well. How important will he be for the rest of the season?
He'll be massive for us now as a squad. We all knew how big this signing was. He comes with obviously some Welsh Premier pedigree, playing for Colin Bay, and I think the first 45 minutes Saturday it was there for everyone to see how good Guillaume was and what he will offer us, as in work rate, quality on the ball, aggression in tackles, and he's only going to benefit ourselves as a squad, and he'll also bring the younger players on, giving them some more belief and experience. So yeah, a fantastic addition and a really good debut.
And we're unbeaten in 9 now. How much confidence will that give us going into the Llanuwchllyn game on the weekend?
Yeah, and we can take lots of confidence from being undefeated, but as well, it's disappointing that a lot of them have been draws, and a lot of the draws are games, on the balance of play we deserve to win. Following missed chances and things like that, we didn't quite get the goals that our performances deserved, and as we all know, goals change games, and we've drawn quite a few 0-0, 1-1, so in that sense it's disappointing, but again we haven't lost, and it's something we can build on certainly for next season, now that we've been competitive in most games.
Last time out against Llanuwchllyn we had a very tough game, a lot of injuries. So what can we expect to be different this time?
Yeah, in all honesty, the Llanuwchllyn, they've been a surprise package. I don't think many people knew too much about them starting the season, but they've done fantastically well and they've remained towards the top end of the table. Again, the away game we played was possibly a false game, if you like. I'm not giving too much away to them, but we did have 7-8 players missing from that game, including 4 of our starting back line, and then 1 of our centre backs who would step in whether one be injured. He was not available, so we really were at the bare bones, and they killed us in 20 minutes. We were 4-0 down, and obviously after that the younger lads that played, they kind of got to grips with the game, and we held our own. I don't envisage to be any different Saturday. They will be a difficult team to beat, but there's no reason why we cannot beat them, and hopefully I'd like to think we should be beating them. We now want to be finishing the season strong, turning these draws into wins, and let's hope that starts on Saturday, but we can take nothing for granted. It will be a difficult game.
Okay,